Hello, it's the PongFather here with another Pongcast. Let's see what we have this week. It is June 16th, 2024, and we got a full week coming up here. Monday, the 17th, we have another one of our coaching clinics with Jameson Bernard. This is held on Mondays. We have a class for kids, which is from 6 p.m. to 7:15, and then a class for adults from 7:15 to 8:30. We have 4 sessions left. We have this June 17th. We skipped the week after that. Then we moved to July 1st, July 8th, and July 15th. So now to join, you just have to sign up online. If you go to phoenixvilletabletennis.com or check your email, there'll be a link there to sign up. Or you can just call me or send me a text, email me. Just contact me, let me know you want to be part of it. We are limited to about 10 people per session, so sometimes they do get full. Just let us know in advance if you want to come out. So $20 per session. And this is, a couple people have asked, is this a sequential thing where we've already had 2 clinics and we just keep building on it? And it's not really like that. We kind of, we have one thing that the group works on each, 1 or 2 or 3 things that the group works on each week. And then we build on from there. And then Jameson's always looking to see where we can tweak things and get your game a little bit better. He's open to questions from the students saying, okay, I want to learn this, or I want to know how to do this better. He will work with you for that, and he's asking what kind of input you want. What are you looking for to learn? And that's something he'll address as well. So that's good. Let's see what's next. Tuesdays from now until the end of July, we're opening up at 5 on Tuesday, so it'll be 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you get an extra hour if you're available to come on in and play. The reason for this is we got involved with a kids program. It's kind of like an after camp program. So we're going to have some kids playing up between 3:30 and 4:30. We're not sure how that's going to run. This is the first time we've ever done it, so we'll find out on Tuesday how this goes. But as a side effect, we're going to be there anyway, so I invite everyone to come out at 5 o'clock. The kids will be gone by then, so we'll already be there. Chance to play a little bit extra. What's next? Okay. We're right in the middle of Battle of the Counties. If you're not sure what this is, it's complicated, but simple as well. So what we did was we split our club into teams. You have the Chester County Cheetahs and you have the Montgomery County Monarchs. Last year it was just based on where you lived, where you worked. We just split you geographically. This year we picked a couple captains and we went back and forth and did a draft system. So the teams are a little bit more well divided between active players and player skill, because it's a draft, so we got to pick the best players first, and then et cetera, et cetera. So right now, Chester County is leading 137 points to 118 points over the Monarchs, and there are 3 sessions remaining. So we're playing the 18th, the 25th, and the 29th of June, and then that's it. 29th is a Saturday. That'll be whoever's in the lead then, it will be declared the winner of the Battle of the Counties for this year. We did another one last year, and we'll probably do another one next year. Also in the stats, just going to point out some leaders here for the Monarchs. The leading player is Garish with 23 points. And on the Chesco side, it's a little more balanced. There are 2 players with 14 points. That's Jimmy G and Karoon. And if you look at just the Golden Games, Chesco has won 7 Golden Games, and Monco has only won 3. So I think Monco has to step up there. Anyway. So yes, please come out and join us for that. Anyone can join. If you're not one of the members who have been drafted, you're more than willing to say, hey, I want to put in. We'll figure something out for you. And we borrowed the format that we're playing here from Major League Table Tennis. If you haven't seen Major League Table Tennis, you can search it on YouTube. They're the first professional table tennis league in America. they just completed their first season, and the second season's coming up in the fall. You can watch all their matches on YouTube. Everything's on there for free. They have a unique format. It's different from USATT or most situations. So what they do is they form a team of 5 players per side to come against each other, and you have 4 singles matches, a doubles matches, and then you have a golden game. And the singles and the doubles are played a little bit differently than most situations, where you play exactly 3 games. So there'll be singles A will play 1, 2, 3. Each game is worth 1 point. So at the end of those 5 matches, whoever has the lead in points, they take the difference. So say one team is leading 9 and the other team has got 6. So that team that's leading by 9 will get 3 points in the golden game. And the golden game is unique in which 5 players from each team will participate, and they each play 2 serves or 4 points each. So they rotate players in, and the game goes to 21. And again, with the point leader from the first matchups, they get bonus points awarded to them to start that match. So in my example, the team that's leading 9-6, they start with 3 points, so it starts at 3-0 in the golden game. That game goes to 21 and is worth 6 points in the total score. So if the team that was leading by 9 wins, then they end up winning the matchup 15-6. If the other team wins, they end up winning 12-9. So the other change in this play system is that games are to exactly the final. So if you're playing in one of the first rounds, 11 points, the first to 11 wins. Doesn't matter. There's no deuce. So if it goes 10-10, the next point determines it. And in the golden game, same thing. If it ends up 20-20, the next point determines it. That's another difference. All right, what else we have? We have the Blob Trophy coming up. So we have a hard bat tournament, and we hold this around the Blob Fest. We try and make it the same day. So this year it's July 13th. Blob Fest is a festival that happens downtown in Phoenixville because the Colonial Theater was part of filming of the movie The Blob with Steve McQueen, if you want to go look that up. So we have our hard bat tournament that same morning. So our hard bat tournament is going to be July 13th at 9:30 a.m., but you have to qualify first to play in it. And we're holding 8 events total. We only have 2 left. So these qualification events are going to be held on July 2nd and July 6th. There are only 4 players per each qualification event. So if you participate in that and you are the top player that comes out of that bracket, then you get put into the tournament on July 13th. So right now we've got 6 qualifiers and there's 2 more to go. So if you want to participate in that, you can let me know. You can join on omnipong.com. I have the tournaments posted there. Or you can just contact me. Again, that's 7/2, July 2nd, and July 6th are the last 2 chances to qualify. And there is a movement for hard bat table tennis and old style table tennis without the sponge, without the fast rubbers. And they held the World Championships of Ping Pong last year in Mexico City, and they had a great presentation. You can find that on YouTube as well. So this classic hard bat foundation or association have now created an international classic table tennis association. So you can get hard bat ratings based on the events you play just using a hard bat. So we have been contacted by them, and we're trying to get involved where the Blobfest winner may qualify to go to the World Championships. If you're really serious and want to go head off and try your luck there, this is your opportunity to do so. We're going to also submit the results of each of our tournaments to them, so you will get a hard bat rating officially on their website. Okay. Next, street closures. All right, if you're not familiar with Phoenixville, they close the streets on the weekends now from Friday night to Saturday till Sunday night or Monday morning. And so that will affect players. So if you're coming to our tournament, you're coming to our club, and you haven't been here before, you're not familiar with town, here's a little helpful hint. Anybody who's coming from 113 or 23 shouldn't be affected. But if you're coming from 29 south, so say you take 422 to 29, or just coming straight in 29 south, that will make a turn at downtown Phoenixville, and 29 makes a left-hand turn. Now, if you wanted to come to our club, typically you would skip that turn and go straight until you hit Gay Street and then make a right. But that's going to be closed off on Saturday, the 22nd, and every Saturday until the fall. So what you want to do is follow that 29, turn to the left once you enter Phoenixville, once you cross the Schuylkill River. And you're going to go up a few streets to Washington Avenue. You make a right on Washington Avenue and take that up a couple blocks to Gay Street. You make a right on Gay Street and just stay on that, and it'll take you straight up to the rec center. So that's a little helpful hint there. Our tournament is coming up this Saturday, the 22nd, and it's going to be a scorcher. They're predicting 99-degree temperatures, so we're going to have a lot of water there available for purchase. Another thing I want to bring up, if you're entering this tournament and something's come up, you can't make it, you changed your mind, doesn't really matter, I don't care. Please let me know as soon as possible if you don't plan on participating. We've kind of set up the brackets to be, one, get the most amount of play for each player, and two, we're stuck with a really strict time schedule. So I can't add more players to make the brackets bigger because that just takes up too much time, and we don't have that. But if you don't show up and then players only get to play 2 players in a group, it's not good for everybody. And I have people waiting to join the tournament. So if you can tell me you're not coming as soon as possible, then I can put someone else in there and make sure it's a good experience for everybody. So just give me a shout if you can't make it. Typically, the people at the Recreation Center may not get there till a couple minutes before 9. They've been recently coming there about 8:30, 8:45 and opening up for us, but I can't guarantee we won't be. We will have the doors open by 9, but maybe 8:30 they'll be open. You can come in, but 9, don't expect it. 9 is pretty much what you want to think about. Tournament will start precisely at 9:30. Please be there at the scheduled start times for each of your events, because we have to be out of there by 5. So there's 2 ways we can do this. Everyone can be on time, we can run smoothly like we did last year, or if we get caught for time, I have to reduce the number of games per match. So instead of doing a best of 5, we may have to go down to a best of 3 to squeak things out. I don't foresee that as happening unless something crazy happens. So if you can stick to the schedule and help me out here, that'll be great for everybody. What I said, we're going to have water there, hopefully enough for everybody in the 99-degree temperature. It is air conditioned. 99 is hard to fight though, so I'm not sure how pleasant it's going to feel, but they do have air conditioning. We will have a small number of tournament t-shirts available. The people who are shipping to me were kind of slow, forgot my order. They're still not here yet. I expect them to be here in a couple days. If you're interested in a t-shirt, give me a call. I'm actually pressing these in my basement, so I don't have sizes. So if you have a specific size you want, I can get that for you. I'll show you a design on our website and on hopefully in this video that goes with the Pongcast. But it's basically so the Cruising Classic. It has the ping pong paddle. It's kind of like a speed gauge on your car, pointing out to high speed. But and the reason why it's called the Cruising Classic, I don't know, you may not know, but when our club started, it was me, Brady, and Chris Cruz. We lost Chris Cruz a few years ago, and this is just kind of to remember him. as one of the founding fathers of our club, and without him, we wouldn't have a table tennis club in Phoenixville. So we'll also have some club shirts available for purchase at the tournament. And I already told you about start times. Please stick to your start times. If you have any questions, come see me or Brady. We'll be at the front desk. When you come, there will be a waiver to sign, and if you haven't paid yet, please pay, and that's it for that. That's all I have written down on my piece of paper. So once July comes, it's going to be like just casual play again. Well, after we still have a couple clinics, but after that, I don't have anything planned. So if you've got ideas besides the Blob Trophy, okay, so I got some things in July, but it's not as big as Battle of the Counties, which takes up a lot of my concentration. But it's wonderful. I love playing Battle of the Counties. I like getting people involved with the Golden Game because everyone gets excited and they're cheering for each other, and it's different. I think it brings people together more because you get to strategize a little and try and help each other out. But it's good fun, and it gives you a sense of purpose in your play. So you're not just coming out to hit the ball around. Some people may like to do that, but some people want to have a goal in mind. That's why we have tournaments. That's why we go to Princeton once a month or so to compete. And this is just another way to compete. And I love it, and I hope you love it too. But I'm always looking for new ideas, and I'm always trying to change things up. So if you have any ideas, shoot them at me. We'll talk about it and see what we can do. I'd like to thank everyone for making our club such a great place. And I appreciate everyone's comments saying how the club runs so well and how we're so friendly. And you are a big part of that, and I'm glad you're participating, keeping the spirit of our club going, helping others, directing, playing with anybody, competing. And I think you all do a great job, and I want to thank you so much for that. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, send me a text, write a comment, whatever. I'll talk to you later. PongFather out.